It's me!
Big Bad New York. Peralta will be pumped if we can get some footy from the Brooklyn Banks, Veterans Memorial, the Pyramid Ledges, and 78 Water Street.
Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Thug. We made it to New York, we escaped some drug dealers, and now we got some more things to do. Got a little bit of a bigger level, and that means more gaps than last time. But we're gonna get them all, hopefully, if I can remember them. So let's start off. Get High Lip right here. And now we're gonna go do this mission right in front of our face. And we're gonna get a whole bunch of gaps along the way.
Help! Someone just stole my purse, and now my stuff is spread all over.
So we've got a line that we gotta go follow to get the purse items. You see, I just passed one. Don't worry, we will come back for that. I just gotta finish this line. There we are. We got a whole bunch of gaps for that. Pop Mike Vallely over here. Now I'm gonna try. Okay, we got bench to ledge, and now we just need to get ledge to bench. There we are. So there's a couple that we've missed along the way. That's why we turn around and get them now. And over here is another one and another gap. There we are. We're making pretty good time, so I'm going to just take a little detour here and get more flip. Now we will manual through the subway. And continue on our way. Alright, now we're going to try for a couple more gaps. Well, I think one more gap. This is hard because you need to get some good momentum. There we are. We got on break. And you may have noticed that I missed another purse item. That's the last one we're going to get. Now we just grab this one, all nice and simple. And 15 seconds left. Wish me luck here. Oh, you son of a bitch car got in my way. There we are. Just in the nick of time. Oh. Alright. I got a little worried. The car's got in my way. We'll do another gap here. The Javits Gap. That's you start on the lower ledge. You wall ride yourself up to the higher ledge with the glass panes. And you may notice that we've got ourselves a videotape right here. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then we will continue to do a couple more missions and get a couple more gaps. So right off the bat, we've already cleared quite a few of those little guys. And this is another one that's might take a couple of tries. You need to get a good amount of speed so you can connect to the anchor and blammo. Okay. So you need that momentum to get to the anchor and carry you off of the anchor to the wire. And then when you're on the wire, you just hop over to the fire escape. And there's two more gaps there. And now we're going to try to get this gap. You grind on this and you just rock back and forth. Let it carry you back and forth, and it's called back and forth. Last gap for the moment before we get back to missions, freeway stall. And we're going to get another gap from this mission.
This ain't Jersey, kid. Let's see your tech skills. Complete the grind combos by holding grind down in between the gap and the benches.
He's essentially...
Tapping a different direction before you hit the next bench will change your grind.
Okay, stop now. He's essentially teaching us about shuffling, and shuffling is gapping grinds without making a jump. So I just hold down the grind button, and my momentum carries me between the gap in those two benches. So we got bench hop for that. And now we're going to talk to our old friend Chad Muska and get ourselves a new trick.
Yo, let's see you try this one. Get special on this QP and do a moonwalk 5-0. Start right there on the wire.
He wants us to do the moonwalk 5-0 on the wire. You just saw that skater going down there. Yet we have to grind the whole thing. So this is where we're going to do our little dark slide. Let's go across. And there, we've got the trick. Now, it just needs to be in a combo with the gap it's going to give us. So we can switch over to our dark slide to keep our balance. And we made it across. Now we're right over here. Gonna go... Oops. I said we were gonna go up. There's a few gaps down here in the banks area that I want to get while I'm here. There's hitting the pipe. We also got car hop, which we've already gotten before. So that's not important. What is important is we do this. This is on cars, and that's off cars. Now, if I can do this, we got Get Me Out of Here by grinding from inside of the banks to the wire outside of the banks. Got one more gap to get. We did on and off cars by grinding the front of the cars. Now we grind on the back to get junk in the trunk. Alright, beautiful. Love it. Can't get enough of it, baby. You know what? Let's stick around a little bit more. We got some cars here. I'm going to go a little bit farther down and snag this guy. Get some good speed. And hit the back of the car. Great. Alright, take two. Take this Fudgy the whale right here. Shit happens, right? You know, this isn't a science. Okay, we will get you another time. I'm not going to keep doing that. Let's get some other gaps and complete another mission.
All right, welcome to the famous Pyramid Ledges. Let's rip them up.
Okay, they want us to get a certain amount of points in certain areas. Like this is the Pyramid Ledges. We go out of the area, it tells us that we're no longer in there. So any points we get here doesn't count. And freaking cars. I hate you. I hate you all. That's right, we got 2 minutes here. And we get ourselves a pyramid jump. And we get our points.
Good job, but can you do it at 78 water?
Yes, I think I can. So, got one gap here I'm gonna snag real quick. This is the fountain gap. Or fountain hop, sorry. And then we'll go light them up. And, yep, just 500 points short. No big deal. There, lamb up.
The waterfront is pretty work these days, but you can still find some skatable benches and rails.
Yep, we're gonna take a little detour and get away from the waterfront and hit some more gaps right over here. First, we got rail to bench, and now I have to get bench to rail, if I can. There we are. And I think I already have bench to ledge, but let's find out, shall we? Yeah, we already got bench to ledge, and that should also mean we have ledge to bench. Just double check. Always good to be on the safe side there. Now we're gonna get up on here again and get some speed and not land that at all. That's fine. We've got plenty of time to screw around. So while I'm going back this way, we'll get rail to ledge. And now we'll get ledge to rail. And to the banks. There we are. I'm going to try for one gap on the waterfront, which will get us our score. You have to go from rail to rail one end to the other to get that business. You get rail hop and shall I push the button.
Shouldn't be skating this memorial, but the marble is too good to pass up.
And now it's just smooth sailing to get the rest of our points without worrying about any gaps. And they don't ask for
Last
much.
but not least, the banks are the heart of the New York skate scene. Score big here and you're done.
This is where our combo from earlier, getting those gaps, will come in handy, get us a good amount of points. And there we are. We are done, son. I got stuck on the stairs. Hold on. Alright. And now we're going to head over here, complete one more mission, and it's to impress the workers.
Skating ain't nothing compared to working construction. Okay, entertain us by throwing down a big score.
And we have to get, I think, 150,000. Yep. So we start off, get that for the workers. Now we're going to come back. We're going to head over here just to get another gap. And I didn't have enough momentum. That's fine. That's fine. Let's get that special going. Let's get a bigger start. And there we are. Some assembly required. We'll go down this road looking for a car. And there we are. Hopefully I will not run into the ass end of it when I try to detach. No promises, though. I do apparently like the ass end of cars. There we are. Big gap for Who's Your Daddy. As you'll note, we don't have to stay near the workers to get the score.
Yo, let's go check out the skaters down at the Brooklyn Banks.
Alright, so far so good. There was just the one gap that I was struggling to get. I'll go for it again in a moment.
Those guys have a camera. Maybe they'll let us use it to make our sponsor me video for Peralta.
Why you beaming? You want a date or something?
Yeah.
Stopped dating dwarfs last week.
Take your soggy mob flips back to Jersey, tweakers.
Hey, let's just go skate. If we tear up your favorite spots, you guys help film us?
Soggy mob flips? I hope I heard that right. But it also doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're at a new chapter. And I'm gonna try for this gap one more time. Basically, I need to get a lot of speed to get a lot of height to hit a grind high up on the buildings. Let me try jumping ahead of you. There we are. Nope. Great job, me. Alright. 5th time's a charm? 4th? 5th? Something? Just want to get it. I'm stubborn. There we are. Come on. And there, human fly. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. And as long as we're finally on a groove here, let's go ahead and sketch a car going the other way to get some momentum for another gap. This one isn't as difficult for me, I don't think. And now you're going to watch me screw it up really bad, probably, but, you know, it is what it is. There we are. Speed, and blam, extreme stall. So those are 2 gaps that you need to sketch to get the speed. And other than that, they're not too difficult. Now, we do have goals for this new chapter, but we missed one. As I mentioned before, you only need to do a certain number of goals to get to the next chapter, which means you don't always do all the goals. So we'll come back and do Nut Vendors Unite.
What's wrong with people these days? I just want to sell my nuts, but the other vendors, they're bullying me into sharing my profits. Take out the other vendors and I'll give you free nuts for life.
That's a lot of nuts! You can't pass down on that deal. So we're driving around in a car, and we are smashing up carts. They spawn one at a time, so you do have to follow these arrows to get to each one. You can't go out of order because they don't show up until the previous one is smashed. And you have a little amount of time for each one, and then you get more time added when you smash one. I think it's 10 seconds. And as long as you're not going crazy and not bumping into stuff left and right, you can drive pretty casually. See, I'm doing these hard handbrakes though. That's because this car controls like garbage, and doing those fishtails will actually get you set up in a better direction, and you don't really skid or anything. Like I said, it's almost like this game wasn't designed for driving mechanics. And one last cart and we is done. Switch back to night here. And we're right near where we wanted to be. We'll do another driving mission.
Dude, you gotta help me ditch this beater. Ride's faulty and I need the insurance money to score some new kicks. Should be easy. Just maintain speed and this junk will overheat and catch fire, then ditch it in the river.
Just to be clear, we are in fact committing insurance fraud. And you just gotta drive fast and the temperature will get up there. We're looking for 300. As you can see, the vendors are no longer destructible. And if you slow down or you hit a bump or something like that, then the temperature will start to cool off. So you want to just maintain a good speed and go around. I took that hit there that really messed up my timing here, so I'm going to try to go back in reverse. Because otherwise I'm going to be going too far away from the next part, which is now the car's on fire and we need to ditch it in the water before it explodes. So if I was going back towards the other part of the level, I'd be too far away when it caught on fire. Let me just check my goals here. And, yep, okay. Sorry, there's a lot for me to remember, and it can be difficult for me to remember. I'm memorizing all the gaps, I'm memorizing all the goals, and sometimes I just need a little bit of a check.
Check out my buddy's sick line here in the banks. Bet you can't hit it in a combo.
I bet I probably could. What's funny to me is the computer-controlled skaters here, they skate with such different physics. Very floaty, twitchy sometimes. So that's the line, just hit everything that's blinking. Just, there we go. Hit that dark slide to reset my balance, just to be on the safe side, and it is done.
Help me out and I'll help you get some killer footage for Stacy. Rumor has it the inside of this building has some sick terrain. The guards are tough, but I heard they like hot steaming nuts. Get some nuts from the vendors and bring them back to the guards before they get cold.
Okay, now remember all that because you're not going to hear it again. I'm going to end that current goal, and I'm going to do the goal that I skipped, and that is to film the local. It's up there on the
Can you help me
bridge
out?
here.
I need to get some footage of this kid and my camera's busted. He's risking his life on this line, so don't blow it.
And to film, you just need this skater in your view of the screen, not the view of the skater. If he's out of view, then you stop recording. When he is in view, the recording resumes. You just need to hit him for, I think, 30 seconds worth of footage. And we'll just follow him all the way down this way. You don't have to do anything at all. You can just skate normally, maybe hold down X to get a little more speed. But, yeah, that is not even a mission. The thankfully, since we are now up here, we can get another gap. Again, we're going to exploit the hell out of this dark slide glitch, because this is a long one. This is longer than the waterfront gap that we did going across the water on the dock. And there we are, going the distance. We didn't go for speed, though. But I am all alone in my time of need. Now, let's go ahead and hit up this help the local skater.
Help me out, and I'll help you get some
Yeah, we heard you, we heard you, we heard you. I gotta go find the nut vendors. And then deliver the nuts to the security. Time isn't too bad. But I am messing up probably more than I should, so let me try to get some speed again. That's alright, we're doing okay. We're fine, everything's fine. There we are. Just doing some tricks to get my speed going. There we are, just nick of time.
Way to score with the gods. Now
All
we can
right.
get in anytime we want.
This is the second part of this mission. Since now we're in the building, he wants us to do some more stuff. We are going to take a moment here, call the video, and I will see you guys next time to finish New York. Alright? Alright. Love you. Bye-bye.